minutes with Shawn Eckels, one of the busiest men in local music.
Try to be.
Try to be, at least. Give me a quick rundown of what you got coming up, because the last time I saw you, was at the Doors tribute, because I couldn't get upstairs to the Ja Roots show. There was no way to get in the ballroom that night if you weren't there at about 45 minutes before showtime. Yeah. But you guys are going to be playing again coming up on the 24th.
Yeah, the Ja Roots band at Remington's.
At Remington's downtown. And then on top of that, if you don't want to wait that long to see Shawn, you can actually see him this coming Friday, the 16th?
Yes, this Friday at the Outland Ballroom Speakeasy. My first true love, Speakeasy.
And long running, I might add.
Actually, 12 years.
12 years, seriously?
12 years.
Aren't you guys married by now?
Most of us are.
Isn't that common law or something like that?
Most of us are. Yeah, please come out. My brother is actually going to be in town from Los Angeles, and we're going to figure out how to work him into the set, too.
You going to work some Paper Sun material?
Yeah, so the Paper Sun's kind of defunct at this point, but Joel Eckels and I actually went out and recorded an album with him out in California in November, and we're working on that. And I've been playing shows with him out there. He's going to come in for his birthday, and I'm sure we'll work some of his songs into the set as well. And you know, we probably got some newer Speakeasy songs from people that haven't seen us in a while, and we're recording a bunch. We're recording with the idea of doing singles right now, just kind of one song at a time.
Nice.
We have a song we did with Jeff Smith at the Studio 2100 on National, and called Shining From. And kind of doing a new revamp on our website, and we're going to put that song up for free download for everybody as soon as that gets up in the next couple weeks or so. And then we've also been working with Mark Ballou from Big Smith to do like a couple songs here and there, and we're almost done with one track. And we're pretty much going to give that one away too as soon as it's done. So.
Two very different styles in the way of producers too. How did you juggle the different approaches to recording?
Well, it was a cool idea that we wanted to record with a lot of different people, get a lot of different vibes, and if it all worked together to put on one album, we'll see, but it's cool to be able to get something fresh and right away and put out one song and just have that whole vibe out there. Yeah. And work with somebody else, get a whole in a different place, get a whole different vibe there, so we can see, still the same band, but coming from different atmospheres.
So if everything goes according to plan, when should we look for the finished album?
I don't know right now. We're writing our asses off, and we're kind of seeing what happens. It's kind of cool to do one at a time right now, because we've always done it traditionally like an album. Yeah. Times have changed. And the music industry's changed, and and things change month to month. So it's like we want to write a song, record it, put it out. We've had the idea of like maybe doing kind of concept writing for like 10-song clusters. Maybe we'll see how that goes over the summer and everything. Okay. But like writing like a funk album with 10 songs, and writing a rock album, and writing a mellower album, like seeing all the different facets that Speakeasy can go through. I love it. But we'll see how that goes. But for right now, SpeakeasyBand.com, it's going to be changing its whole look and everything. We'll have some free songs, new songs to download. We'll see.
Not only are you loaded with the weekend shows, such as this weekend, this Friday night, next Saturday, but I mean also you're out there every single week. Every week. We see you on Sunday nights out at Ebbets Field, Shawn Eckels and Friends. I remember seeing you with Rebus out there.
Yeah, that's Sunday. Every Sunday I've been doing
every Sunday night. Tuesday nights you're out there playing solo at Boomers. I mean, how do you juggle all that? And then Wednesday, of course, with Greasy Chair, which is one of the bigger patent shows every single week. I mean, how do you juggle all that? How do you keep it
what is all of it? Like,
okay, Sunday,
fill it all out.
Sunday. I play at Ebbets Field. Probably been doing that for about 7 years now.
I think it's their longest running continuous show.
Down a lot. It's myself, Marcus Chapman of Speakeasy, plays cello. Richie Rebus, one of the greatest guitar players in town, if you ask me, if not the universe. We play every Sunday. It starts around 10 is when people usually get there. It's a really good time, no cover. That's every Sunday if you're looking for something to do. Every Tuesday night I play at Boomers just by myself. It's been going really well and stuff. It's a lot of fun. The Boomers is over by Harlow's.
On
Discount Smokes. Yeah. And I start around 9 o'clock. There's no cover there either. And then every Wednesday is Greasy Chair, which is myself on electric guitar, Ryan Fainer from Speakeasy playing drums, Marcus Chapman playing cello for the bass, Doug DeSherry from the Ben Miller Band, blowing the bone. What did I say that? Anyways,
yes.
And that's been a lot of fun too. We can do some funky stuff, and we do a lot of obscure covers. And if we do any originals, they're completely ridiculous. It's a lot of fun. You gotta come check it out.
Speaking of covers, there of course is the periodic reappearance of On Trio.
On Trio.
That seems to come out for the really big occasions and/or pub crawls.
Yeah, John Anderson, our good friend drummer, one of the greatest drummers in town by far. He's playing for Soji Tabuchi now. So when we get him, we get him. So let's look for about July. I think we're gonna do. That's me, Reed, the bass player for Speakeasy, and John Anderson, and we are a three-piece that covers only three-piece bands. So ZZ Top,
Police,
TLC, Run DMC, Beastie Boys, Silverchair,
Nirvana, President of the United States.
Oh yeah, we've
Belle Biv DeVoe. Think about it.
Motown but we all dress up like Han Solo.
Nice.
It's ridiculous. It's a lot of fun though. Yeah, so keep your eyes out. We usually play at the High Life is where that was born and incubated, and we'll probably do that again in July. I think is when John gets freed up. So. There's always something to do if you want some rock and roll in your life.
Absolutely true.
Yeah.
One more thing. I was curious because we did a little bit of an informal poll on the Tag website here a couple months ago, talking about the top 5 frontmen and women or band leaders in the city, and you finished #1. Of course, and #2 wasn't even close. So I'm curious, as the person who is apparently considered sort of the consummate local front person, what in your mind makes up a good band leader? What does it take to be that person?
Long hair.
In shades.
Shades.
Plaid shirts.
Facial hair, plaid shirts. I don't know. That's about it. No, I don't know. I mean, Rand from the Dirty Blondes.
Yeah, he was on there.
One of the best.
He was on there.
He freaks out. You gotta lose yourself. I don't know. No, I just I do what I do and help people out.
Do you lose yourself when you perform?
Oh yeah, that's the best times I have is when you kind of lose your mind and you freak out and then you realize what's going on. That's the best stuff, man.
Snap out of it.
Yeah.
20 minutes later, you're like, whoa.
Yeah, it's good. I think that's a place to get as a band. It's like I'm not necessarily considered like myself and Speakeasy as the front man necessarily. I sing a lot of the stuff, but when we're all in the zone, it's kind of like that's what you're going for. You kind of lose your way a little bit. It's like the whole phenomenon of driving through town on National, and you go through like 9 lights, and like, did I stop wrong?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's like it's unconscious.
Spoken like a true SGFer.
Yeah, that's the one too. Gotta take National. Fun curves too.
Yeah. Well, cool.
April 16th, Friday night. What time does everything get rolling?
We got a band from Kansas City opening up, Mouth. They're gonna start, I think, 9:30ish or something like that.
They're badass.
And we'll be playing after that. Just 2 bands. Next Saturday, the 24th, Ja Roots Band, actually featuring Ryan Fannin from Speakeasy on the drums.
Nice.
And myself and the Ja Roots crew, and Sincerely Yours.
Get up there early. That one's going to be loaded.
I know
with people.
Cornerstone Dub, and I just can't think of the other. There's another band as well. And that's going to be all ages. So is the Ballroom Show will be all ages.
Cool.
And then, if you like both bands,
Oh, yeah.
Saturday, May 15th, in the Grad School parking lot, which is 434 Jefferson, in between Grad School, the restaurant, and Hoover Music, will be graduation day. I think it's going to start around 5 p.m. Speakeasy Ja Roots. We're serving drinks off the patio. I think that'll be all ages in the sunshine. Come to graduation day.
Very busy month
Awesome.
ahead for this man. Starts this Friday night upstairs at the ballroom. Keep in mind, tagsgf.com will have info for you on all the shows for Shawn and for everybody else in the local music scene coming up. Shawn, thanks for taking some time, man. I know you had a busy time, so
All good.
good
Thanks,
to see you, man. Pleasure. See you later.
All right, take care.
When the waves come down, I could sort it out.